Hi students of class 7, we're doing the supplementary lesson 2, bringing up curry. I think we stopped in part 2 in the middle of it, where we were in the place where curry was eating bananas and they caught him and he's very proud and now doesn't steal any bananas. And we'll continue forward because it was like a 7-minute video. We don't want to go any bigger than that. So now we continue with the next part of it, where the elephants have to be taught what to do and how to obey orders. An elephant must be taught when to sit down, when to walk, when to go fast, and when to go slow. Like a kid, we teach them how to behave and all. Even the elephants have to be taught when to go fast, when to go slowly. We teach them these things as you teach a child. If you say dhat and pull on his ears, he will gradually learn to sit down. He's saying when you put the elephant's ear, pull the elephant's ear gently and say dhat, that is the magic word. He will sit down quietly. Similarly, if you say Mali and pull his trunk forward, he will gradually learn that it is the signal to walk. If you catch the trunk and gently say Mali, he will follow you wherever you want him to go. Curry learned Mali after 3 lessons. He's saying Curry is so clever. He just learned in 3 lessons only. He learned to move forward in the direction which has to be moved. But it took him 3 weeks to learn dhat. To learn dhat and sit down, that command, it took him 3 long weeks. He was no good at sitting down. And do you know why an elephant should be taught to sit down? He's saying sitting down is very difficult for elephants. And why should we teach this command? He's saying because he grows taller and taller than you. Who takes care of him? The person who's taking care of him more taller than them, the elephant becomes. So then when he is 2 or 3 years old, you can only reach his back with a ladder. If he's become so tall in 3 years, you can only reach his back to sit on him with a ladder, isn't it? It is therefore better to teach him to sit down by saying dhat, so that you can climb upon his back. For who would want to carry a ladder around all the time? He's saying it's better that you teach him that, because then you need not carry a ladder everywhere and go behind him to reach and sit down on him. So if he learns the command dhat, he will sit down and then you can climb on him and you can ride him. That is the reason the dhat command is quite important to teach the elephants. So that's what it took 3 weeks for him to understand the command for curry though. So we'll move to the last part of the lesson. The most difficult thing to teach an elephant is the master call. Another thing is the master call. That also is very difficult, he's saying. He generally takes 5 years to learn it properly. To learn the master call, it takes 5 years. A master call is a strange hissing, howling sound, as if a snake and a tiger were fighting each other. It's like the snake hissing and the tiger fighting against each other. That is the master call. And you have to make that kind of noise in his ears. In his ears, you make that kind of noise. That is called the master call. And you know what the master call is? He's going to tell, if you give the master call, what happens. And do you know what you expect an elephant to do when you give him the master call? Now, this is what happens when an elephant is given the master call. If you are lost in the jungle and there is no way out and everything is black except the stars above, you dare not stay very long anywhere. He's saying now he went to the elephant in the forest and it's become very dark and you're very scared. You don't know how to go back to your place and you don't want to stay anywhere because it is the forest. So the only thing to do then is to give the master call. When there is no help to you, you have to give the master call because the elephant is with you. And at once, the elephant pulls down the trees in front of him with the trunk. As soon as he hears the master calls, whatever trees, like he uproots all the trees, he pushes all the alive trees down. This frightens all the animals away. As the tree comes crashing down, monkeys wake up from their sleep and run from branch to branch. You can see them in the moonlight. If you go and then you are stuck in the forest and there is nobody to help you, you give the master call to the elephant will immediately get up. And what he will do is he'll put all the trees down. He will one by one in front of you, the trees, he will make them drop down. He'll push the living trees down though. And hearing these trees fall down, the monkeys jump from one branch to other because they were sleeping in such a big noise in the forest. They start jumping and running from one branch to another. And you can see this jumping of the monkeys in front of the moon though. And you can almost see the stags running in all directions below. Stags are male deer and you can see them also running helter-skelter and scared because in the middle of the night such a big noise. What is happening? You can hear the growl of the tiger in the distance. Even he is frightened. Even somewhere the tiger is sleeping, he also is scared because the noise, this elephant is without stopping, dropping off all the trees, pushing all the trees in front of you. Then the elephant pulls down the next tree and the next and the next. One tree, his big trees uprooting and pushing in front of you. Soon you will find that he's made a road right through the jungle, straight to your house. He's saying now this person doesn't know the road. So what he'll do is he'll pull one tree like a bridge of road he'll make. All trees fallen. He'll make a road for you. Literally a road for you to go and reach your house. That's what the elephants do, and that's why they need to learn the master call, because if you're stuck with him someday, you need to be helped by the elephant. So we stop this lesson I think bringing up curry is done with this part of the recording, and I will give you some notes and objective type questions, and you can finish them in their classworks. Any doubts about what you're learning, you can give your ma'am a WhatsApp, and she'll forward it to me. So I hope you understand it, and I hope I made it clear for you. Bye. Take care.